Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you on how to use a single formula to determine the roots of a quadratic equation. So this is my second part of the video on the quadratic equations and lambda function. So to start, let me show you the formula. So here we have the formula that is equal to quadratic roots. So first bracket, so we select the coefficients of the quadratic equations. So here I have several quadratic equations where we have the coefficient of x squared, the coefficient of x, and the third value. So for example, here we have 30, 27, and 6, which are shown here. So 30 is the coefficient of x squared, 27 is the coefficient of x, and then we have the value of c, which is 6 here. So we shall select the value of a, so that is comma b, and then comma c, then we close bracket, and then we enter. So automatically we have the two roots. So then we copy the others, so that is, you bring the cursor here, then you drag, so in this column h, so automatically we shall get the second root. So that way. So how is this one done? So to do this, or before we take or we get the formula, so let us see how we get this value. So that is plus or minus. So plus or minus is the one that is giving us the two roots. So in Excel, to get the plus or minus, so we use the curly brackets. So for example, if you want to get plus or minus 1, so you put the equal sign, then the first curly bracket, so shift press the square brackets to get the curly brackets, then the first positive number, so that is 1, comma 1, negative 1, so that is for plus or minus negative 1. So then close the curly bracket or the braces. So if you enter that in Excel, so you are given the two values, but this is only in Microsoft, that is Office 365, for those who are in the beta version. So also to get that is positive or negative 5. So again here you press shift, then to get the curly brackets, so start with equal sign first, then press shift to get the curly brackets, then 5, comma negative 5, then close the curly brackets, then enter. So you are automatically given positive or negative 5. So this concept is the one that we shall use to get the roots of a quadratic equation, together with the use of the new lambda function. So let us go to that is this sheet to get that formula. So we shall get we shall first put the coefficients of these three equations. So for example, the coefficient of this equation 1, and then we have again 1, and the last value is negative 12. So that is the values of a, b, and C. So A, B, and C, these are the formulas. These are the coefficients as seen in this quadratic formula. So in this case, the coefficient of x squared is 1, so which is known as A. Then the coefficient of x, which is in the formula represented by B. So then we have the value of C, which is negative 12. So for the second equation, so this one, so the coefficients are 2, negative 7. Then we have negative 15. So the coefficient of this third equation is 1, negative 11, and 30. So therefore, here we have the roots. So we use the alpha and beta to represent the roots of a quadratic equation. So let us start with the first equation. So we shall simply say is equal to lambda, first bracket, so A, comma B, comma C, then comma, so now we put the formula. So that is using the formula here. So you can see the formula for quadratic here. So then we simply put, so that is negative B. So at this point here we put plus, then we now apply the use of the curly brackets to get plus or minus. So that is curly brackets. So then we put 1 comma negative 1, then curly brackets. So then times square root. So the square root here is B. So shift and then press 6 to get the current. So then 2. So that means B squared, or B power 2, minus 4 times A times C, close bracket. So close bracket again. So since we started with the bracket here, so then divide by 2 times A. So then we put first bracket, so that is 2 times A, close bracket. Now close the lambda bracket. So then select the coefficients. So that is the D here, comma, so that is E2, comma, F2. So close bracket and then enter. So that gives you the roots of these equations. So to get the roots of the rest, so we can just copy this formula here, and then you have the roots of the other two equations. So to get a simple formula for that, you copy. So to get a simple formula, we just copy starting from here. So copy that, then enter, then go to the formulas tab, then select define name. Then here now we can put the name of our formula, so that is quadratic roots. is the quadratic roots. So then we paste the formula here. So paste the formula, then click OK. So instead of the long formula there now, we can now just put is equal to quadratic roots. So then first bracket, so then we have d2 comma e2 comma f2, then close bracket and enter. So that gives you the roots again. So you can also copy to the other two cells, and then you have the answers there. So those are the roots of the quadratic equation. So thank you for watching my video, and see you in my next video.